Clever.
I've got tricks. Use some drums. Okay, we're going to start with, we're actually like more of a strength component to start with. Going on, we'll just be doing heaps of cardio, sort of conditioning work, don't want to lose all your gains and all that sort of stuff that gets thrown around. So some upside down work. So we've got 4 sets of trying to do something where you're inverted. You can use the wall, the box, if you've got a box at home, couch, chair, whatever you need. You're going to complete 4 sets of between 6 to 10 reps of any sort of pressing. So it could be handstand push-up, strict or kipping. It could be when you're on the box doing some strict stuff. Entirely up to you. Something where you're going to be up the other way. Otherwise, if you like, there's no way you get me upside down, or you've got no space at home to do so. You'll be doing 4 sets of 10 reps of some sort of standing press. So some sort of standing strict press with your dumbbells, with a plate, just whatever. Again, you can alter those reps if needed, depending on what you're using. So whatever's going to suit you. No longer than say 15 minutes for that one from start to finish, so that's sort of up to you what you want to use in terms of some pressing stuff. Once you've done that, you're going to move into some cardio work. It's for total time, but it's going to be around about sort of 20-ish sort of minutes. What you've got is you're going to run, walk or jog for 8 minutes, just in one direction, good band as well. And then you're going to complete 1 round, so once you've done your 8 minutes of work, completing 1 round of 30 mountain climbers, 20 shoulder taps and 10 frog jumps. You do your 1 round of that and then you go back, you basically run back to where you came from. When you get back there, you do another round of the 30 mountain climbers, 20 shoulder taps and 10 frog jumps. And then that's you done. So essentially 8 minutes out, 1 round, 8 minutes back, another round to finish. Cool. Well, with these movements. Got any jokes, Galen? Nah. Not as good as mine. Mine are terrible. Okay, so this first one is some upside down stuff. So if you've got space of wall at home and you do handstand push-up work already, we don't really need to have a look at that because you've done that stuff already. Some scaling stuff. So using we've got a box here or a block here for Galen. You can use your chair, your couch or whatever, but you're going to chuck your feet up on there and you're just trying to get up in like a high pike position. So bums up in the air, legs are relatively straight, and hands just outside shoulder width. And we're just going to lead with our head down on the floor, pressing back up. So some strict pressing. As you notice, as she comes up to the top, she's getting back into that high pike position. So you're going to be doing your 6 to 10 reps of this. You can walk your hands out a tiny bit further, but you just want to make sure it doesn't turn into like an incline. Sorry, you don't want it to turn into a decline push-up, but you still want to make sure it's that overhead sort of pressing work. Good. Beautiful. So between your 6 to 10 reps of that for 4 sets. Otherwise, some sort of standing press for 10 reps, depending on what you've got. Press. Impress me. And if you're doing 1 arm, it'll be 10 each side. Otherwise, you roll through with 2 at the same time for 10. Cool. All right, so that's that strength portion finished. And then let's have a look at these this conditioning where we've got our 1 round of our 30 mountain climbers, our taps and our frog jumps. So your mountain climbers on the floor, and you're just going to be walking your feet through, stepping your feet through, so knees towards your elbows there, and just jumping them through. Good. That's it. So you're going for 30 of those. You can reduce those if needed. Next one's your shoulder tap, so holding up the top of a push-up position. Good, and we're just trying to keep it as still as we can. And when you touch your opposite shoulder, the hand that's still on the floor, that's the one that's going to keep you quite stable as well. So you need to make sure you push hard into the floor. Get that protraction of your shoulder going. All right, so you've got 20 of those. So each tap is worth 1 for this one. And then your frog jumps, which is basically like a weird kind of burpee jump. Might be a burpee for some people. I'm not sure what gym you go to, but this could be a burpee. You got 10 of these. So out and back in is 1. And you do 10 of those. Cool. All right, once you've done that round, you obviously run back to where you came from and then complete another round to finish. Alrighty, that's it. Cool.